Hey, what's up, y'all? It's D about to react to this vid by Chick Smooth. So apparently there's some drama involving Jay-Z and DJ Vlad of all people. Apparently Jay-Z got exposed for bribing DJ Vlad, and Lil Wayne is involved somehow. Sure. Let's see what's happening with these people. Let's watch.
Oh man, Rock Nation and TDE, y'all are getting cooked out here. Now it seems like ever since Jay-Z chose Kendrick Lamar over Wayne to perform at the Super Bowl last year, a lot of people feel like Rock Nation and TDE are in cahoots to ruin Wayne's legacy. And then you add in Drake into the equation, which complicates things even more. And let's not forget about Nicki Minaj, who has been going against Jay-Z for the last couple of years.
Yeah.
So anytime Jay-Z's name is mentioned in anything that has to do with Wayne, Drake, or Nicki Minaj, whether directly or indirectly, everybody loses their fucking mind. Now, last night, Rock Nation's newest artist, Lil Russell, who used to preach about being independent, but after a couple meetings with Jay-Z, he signed a partnership with Rock Nation. Lil Russell has been catching a lot of heat over the last 24 hours for saying this about Lil Wayne.
Yeah, I gotta respect it. He had a conviction.
I had a moment in my journey where I had grew a disdain for Wayne just because I started listening to everything. Like, I started maturing as a human, and I'm like, damn, this nigga wasn't talking about nothing for a long time. And as someone who like grew up in these communities, and grew up with homies who I seen.
Why would that upset you though, and cause you to have disdain for him? So okay, don't listen to him then. And people definitely rap about more surface level shit when they're younger. Like when he was at the height of his career and he was like really popping and everybody was giving him all this praise, he was a lot younger. So yeah, he wasn't rapping about shit. Most of the rappers did the same thing. But aside from the subject matter, his lyrical skill was there. You heard that. So let's not play.
Want to be Bloods because they following Wayne, and want to be gangster and want to shoot all the gun bars. Like, I've seen the negative that he contributed to the community, and I had to look like, man, what are the songs where he really talked about something and gave? And out of 1,000 song catalog, you know, it's minute on this end.
Like Georgia Bush.
And that do bother me. Tie my hands.
That's what I was going to say. Tie my hands is the only one I can think of.
And that's the thing. It's like, if I hug you once, but I slapped the shit out you 1,000 times, you know, your affinity for me is you're probably going to remember me for this. And a lot of people don't, you know, as I mature, a lot of my old favorite artists, I'm now like, damn. Yeah. Like, I love you because I learned how to rap to you, but when you look at the contribution, it's like, man.
Now people...
Okay, he didn't say anything wrong, and I'm glad at the end he tied it in by saying that a lot of his favorite rappers did the same, because it wasn't just Wayne. But, I mean, he's not lying necessarily. It's not like Wayne was this conscious rapper and was contributing to the community and, like, you know, someone that people looked up to be this gold standard. Like, it wasn't given that. People was just like, oh, this nigga could rap, so they respected him for that. But you know, I've never thought he was enlightened and someone to like look up to as like Nas or Cole or Kendrick. He was never on that level of being woke, if you will. The real woke, meaning not this fake new shit y'all trying to use. So yeah, Wayne was never that. So yeah, I don't know why anybody would expect that from him. But yeah, maybe he's just reflected and that's just how he feels. So whatever, that's how he feels. But it's just random to kind of throw a shot at him now.
Immediately said, bruh, how convenient is this? You signed to Jay-Z and now you're bashing Lil Wayne. Yeah. Sean Cotton from Say Cheese said, yo, the DJ only plays the Russell music when fights break out at the club.
I don't even know
so everybody can leave. Reason called him out. He said, yo, I love Lil Russell, but I hate this take. Wayne got a lot of substance. His catalog. Rap wouldn't be where it's at without Wayne, and he paved the way for a lot of niggas we have now. Everybody don't gotta be a conscious artist.
I agree with that.
Even Mickey Facts came out and said, I was alive when Lil Wayne was lyrically dominated. I just don't understand what's happening, B. This statement from me is in reference to Lil Russell's comments, not anything recent Wayne dropped. Now, I know we love to clown Wayne right now in 2026, but we cannot forget...
And I've said this many, many times. I do not think someone has to be conscious or super deep or, you know, give us these double, triple entendres in order to be considered a good rapper. That's not... There's way more to it than that. So I agree with that 1,000%. And what you're not about to do is play with Wayne's legacy. Like, I don't know. I feel like he could have worded that a bit differently, because him being like, he wasn't talking about shit. Like, it's like, all right, it came across a little unnecessarily shady. I get his message, and like I said, he didn't necessarily say anything wrong per se, but it's just how you say certain things, and it's like, why now? Like, this timing is just a little off.
Or erase who Wayne was back in 2010. The man was on top and was a lyrical beast. Yeah, some of his mainstream songs might not be the most lyrical, but if you actually dig deep into his catalog, the man is definitely top 10 lyricist. Now, Lil Russell did try to clean it up with a little bit of gaslighting. He said, yo, comprehension is at an all-time low. Niggas didn't even watch the clip, just reacting. I'm a fan of Wayne. I can rap this nigga verse bar for bar. I'm also a grown-ass man who can understand what's being said in songs now in a way I couldn't when I was 17. Y'all niggas are losers for spreading propaganda. Niggas got whole smear campaigns against me now. Y'all won't win. I'm a nigga who can communicate. Lil Russell, you're gaslighting, brother. Gaslighting. These were your words, brother. You just didn't think it was going to go viral and people were going to react this way to it. Now he continues. Since when have anything I said or done mattered in this industry? Last month, I was a nobody to niggas. The caption says, since signing with Jay-Z. What the fuck that got to do with anything? Now I'm worthy of posts by 100 blogs with the same narrative and caption, same clip, same timestamps, everybody watching my interviews now? Cut it out. Niggas hate Hope so much, they funded the downfall of any and everything attached to him. I'm still a nigga from Vallejo. I ain't going. I'm finna blow the whistle. Hey, yo, pause. Lil Russell, welcome to the...
You would understand, brother.
fucking gauntlet, my brother. I don't know if you're new to media or social media because you've been around for a couple years now, but there's no way you signed to Roc Nation and didn't think any backlash or any social media was not going to come your way. You have to know there's people that do not fuck with...
Arguing on Valentine's Day is crazy.
Jay-Z and Roc Nation.
Niggas lonely and loveless. I wish the fuck I would be arguing with my own love day. That's the day of love.
So when they see somebody they just signed criticizing Wayne, who's a legend, yes, you're going to get a lot of backlash for it. Why do you think anybody that's affiliated with Roc Nation or Jay-Z is not on Twitter? Did you not see all the recent backlash Jay-Z just got just for being on an FBI intake form on the Epstein files? Now, it continues, you guys. DJ Vlad did not make things any better yesterday for Jay-Z. If you guys follow Vlad on Twitter, you guys know Vlad loves to troll. So after seeing people blaming Jay-Z for Lil Russell and his take about Lil Wayne, Vlad said, all right, hold on, let me cook up a viral tweet. Vlad tweeted saying, I have a confession. Roc Nation has been paying me to support Megan. They also paid off all the jury members to convict Tory. And they bribed the judge too. Jay-Z did a verse for his grandson's new album. They paid off Megan's doctor to lie about the bullet fragments. She was never shot. The LA police are on Jay-Z's payroll.
Alright, he's just saying anything. Why do we even pay attention to this man? He's a weirdo, and this is giving rage bait. They bribed the judge because Jay-Z agreed to do a verse for his grandson's new album. Who the hell is his grandson? What new verse has Jay-Z hopped on recently? Get up out of here. This sounds so stupid.
And it doesn't stop with LA, but you're not ready to hear that part. The Mexican guy who stabbed Tory, who do you think paid him to do that? You already know the answer to that.
Oh, this is weird.
The 3 Supreme Court judges who denied Tory's appeal, all paid off by the Rock Mafia. Jay also paid Trump not to pardon Tory. Even though it's a state case, Trump can only...
Why is everybody going to Twitter to air out Jay-Z? This feels a bit... I don't know, it feels strange. It feels very strange. I don't trust it. And listen, I'll be all ears when people say certain shit, because it's like, okay, I'm listening if you're about to spill some tea. But some of the tea just seems a little off.
Pardon federal cases. But knowing Trump likes to bend the rules, Jay-Z wasn't taking any chances. I can't keep this lie secret anymore. if this is my last tweet.
I think it's also important to consider the source, and DJ Vlad is just trash. I wouldn't consider anything he says credible.
You know who silenced me? Now anybody.
I'm not saying that he making this up though. Maybe there is some truth in here, or maybe there's some lies, some truth. I don't know, but it just sounds a little off.
A fraction of a brain can easily tell this was a very sarcastic tweet by Vlad. However, people that hate Jay-Z, people that do not fuck with TDE, they believe.
This isn't sarcasm, especially when Jay-Z has been getting so much heat lately, and there have been so many allegations that have been coming out about him as well as of late. Like, I don't think this is sarcasm. Does he understand? You know what?
And they've been running with this narrative. The funny part is, DJ Vlad has been going along with it. If you guys go read his tweets, Vlad is absolutely trolling everybody. Somebody asked him, yo, like, how much are they paying you? Vlad said, well, it started with $10K a month. During the trial, it went up to $50K a month. All the payments were in Bitcoin, so they couldn't be
I think this is weird. And sure, I mean, I already said it was rage bait. Like, it was sounding like rage bait. It was sounding dumb. But it is strange because you will have someone who glances at this and may not even know who DJ Vlad is and think that there is some validity to this to some degree. So it is strange to put this out there, especially when you are this popular, you know, figurehead in hip-hop. Ew. I don't know why you are, but sure. You know, this is strange. Like, I would feel the same way if academics did something like this as well. Like, that's just very weird.
Raised. Somebody else asked them, hey man, if they've been paying you, does that mean they stopped paying you? Vlad said correct. Their last check bounced. If you guys want to be entertained for the rest of the day, please go to Vlad's Twitter and go enjoy the entire thread. Now, Punch TDE had enough. He said, yo, this application is scary.
Yeah,
very scary.
I don't be on
Comprehension levels are decreasing at an incredible rate. I can't tell if these folks believe what they spew, or are they just that evil at this point? Listen, man, at this point, if you're going to be on social media, especially Twitter, you gotta know that you're going up against bots, people that are clip farming and engagement farming for Elon's pennies, and also people that just love to spread misinformation. So if people see you align yourself with a certain artist or a certain individual, best believe you're going to be constantly attacked on social media for it. Now, as far as Lil Russell, I do hope he walks back or at least clarifies his take about Lil Wayne. But please do not piss on the fans and tell them that it's raining. You guys get in the comments.
I agree. Yeah, this is the first time I've heard of this dude, but I feel like he knew what he was doing. Like, he purposely worded this way because he wanted it to go viral and he wanted his name to buzz a bit. And it worked because, yeah, look, people who never heard of him before are now hearing about him and they may be interested in checking out his music. They may be like, okay, well, let's see what you got. Let's see what you rapping about. You know, so I feel like that was a bit strategic. I don't trust that. As far as DJ Vlad, I feel like he's so weird. I can't stand this man. And it's like, okay, cool. He's trying to rage bait, but this is a weird thing to rage bait. At your position of power. Like, people actually listen to you, and there are, you know, people who actually think that you have some insight into the hip-hop, you know, space. So for you to make these comments is just strange. It's like, wait, what? Like, and then trying to make it seem like, oh, this is sarcasm. No, it's not. Sarcasm is when something is just so blatantly the opposite of what you're trying to convey, and it's done in a comedic fashion. But you are literally putting things out there that other people have already said. People have made some of these allegations about Jay-Z. So people could see this and be like, oh yeah, I've heard this before. Oh, people have been saying this. Oh, look, now DJ Vlad is saying it. Oh wait, he must have some inside info, you know? So it wasn't like, oh, this is so blatantly, you know, sarcasm as he's trying to put it. Like, that was weird. I figured it was rage bait because it just sounded dumb, but again, people have been making a lot of claims about Jay-Z lately. So it's like, why would you lean into that during this time? He just was, you know, associated with the Epstein files and all of that. Like, it's just weird. The timing is off. But yeah, I mean, whatever. He gonna get what he gonna get. Because if I was Jay-Z, I would take legal action. Personally, me. This is defamation. The fuck is you doing? Especially having your platform online as this credible source in hip hop. Like, why would you post this? It's kind of like I said, act posting it or the Shade Room or something and being like, oh, LOL, JK. It's like, nah, JK this lawsuit. Fuck out of here. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think about all this stuff, and I'll see you on the next time. Bye.